Wasps, Hornets, Yellowjackets. Oh my! We're going to show you how to get rid of those today. Two fantastic products. We're going to compare them side by side, and we're going to let you make the decision on which one works best for you. How to kill wasps, hornets, and Yellowjackets. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Craig here again, howtopest.com. Today's video, we told you in the introduction, we're going to show you how to get rid of those wasps, those Yellowjackets, and those hornets. And we're going to show you two fantastic products. Both do the job. One might be better for you. The other one might be better. We're going to let you decide after we tell you about them both and do a comparison side by side. I'm going to start off with the first one. This is Zenprox Wasp X2. Trying to hold that there for the camera. Okay, let's talk about this. This is a 13-ounce can. This can claims that it can get up to 20 feet. Now, I'm going to agree with that claim because I've used this can, but we're going to show you if it can live up to that height of 20 feet. This spray, along with any other spray, when you're going after the wasps, the hornets, or those Yellowjackets, you want to do this at dusk or early dawn. And the reason you want to do that, that's when the bees are the least active, or the hornets or the Yellowjackets. So you take a less chance of you coming encounter with them and you having an encounter with them and getting stung. And you do not want to get stung, guys. Let me tell you a quick story of why you want to follow my instructions and do this at dusk or early dawn. Because I went ahead and thought I was G.I. Joe and I was going to conquer this Yellowjacket nest in the ground in shorts and a t-shirt, because I wanted to get in, bing, bang, bam, and I wanted to get out and go home. So I showed up to this job. I located the nest. I climbed up the hill. I took my spray can and I started to spray it as I saw ones coming in and out, but I thought I was faster than they were. So I went ahead and I started treating this nest. As soon as I started treating this nest, they laid out that pheromone and they lit me up like the 4th of July, guys. I'm telling you, I ran down that hill screaming like a little girl, got to the truck. I felt like somebody just chomped down on my nipple.
What do you always gotta do, the nipple?
And one had stung right through my shirt, right on the nipple. You want to talk about pain? That is excruciating pain. So do what I said. Wait till they're least active and then hit them with the spray, and you'll just be way better off. So we talked about this can, Zenprox, 20 feet. And like I said, we're going to show you that. Also, this thing kills on contact. Not only does it kill on contact, it has a residual spray. So when you treat them, they're going to drop and flop, and they're going to continue to die as they come back and touch that nest, the ones that are out foraging that are not there. How do you use Zenprox? Like every other aerosol can, you shake, and you shake it well. And once you're done shaking it well, you aim and you stand back about 6 feet or more from what you're trying to hit, and you go to town. If that's going to be the hornet nest or the Yellowjacket nest, you need to get this in the hole. If you just spray the perimeter of it, you're not going to have the effect that you want to have. You need to get, plus you're going to irritate them. And even if you do it at those times I said, they're going to come out and they're going to chase you down. What you want to do is aim this into the hole and unleash it for a couple seconds, and then spray the outer and then get out of Dodge. Spray it till wet. I mentioned that. Now you're going to find the holes, large nests. Let's talk large hornet nests, large Yellowjacket nests. You may have to retreat. So when you treat these nests, whether we're talking a paper wasp, which is really easy to deal with, or we're talking a hornet or a Yellowjacket, wait 24 hours, make sure it fully took effect and you wiped out everything, and then come back if need be, remove the nest, crush the nest, whatever it's going to be. Zenprox, labeled for indoors also. What does that mean? It means if your kids are irritating you, go ahead and just unleash this in the house, hit them in the face, eyeballs preferably. You'll wipe them out quick, and then you can move on, get back to watching that football game. Seriously, guys, indoors, no residential areas. You could do not spray your kids. Wife maybe. But you cannot put this indoors where it is a habitable area. When they say indoors, They're talking sheds, they're talking basements, attics, carports, etc. Places where people don't live and you happen to get one of these nests. Now, let's talk about what Zenprox will kill in addition to the wasps, the Yellowjackets, and the Hornets. It will also kill ants and cockroaches. Would I buy this for that? Probably not, but it will kill them if need be. So that's Zenprox X2 in a nutshell, 20 feet. All right, so let's recap the Zenprox X2 Wasp Hornet Yellowjacket spray. We talked about it does 20 feet. We talked about it's a 13-ounce can. It's a contact kill. It's a residual kill. And then I told you the additional things that it will kill too, and that's your ants and your cockroaches. Like I said, probably not my go-to for those last two, but if you need it, you got it. It's quick, spray them, you'll kill them, you're good to go. That's about it for Zenprox. Guys, I want you to stay till the end of this video, and we are going to show you a side-by-side. We want this to live up to the hype and hit that 20 feet. So stay tuned, and we're going to show you this, and we're going to show you PT Wasp-Freeze. All right, guys, number 2 on the list today, PT Wasp-Freeze II. Woo! PT Wasp-Freeze II, guys, weighing in at a solid 14 ounces, taking that Zenprox Wasp X2 by 1 whole ounce. Is that going to make a difference? I don't know. You stay tuned. We're going to show you, then you can make that decision. Like I said, at the end of this video, side-by-side comparison to see which one lives up to what they say they do. This one claims up to 15 feet. Now, even the Zenprox, when it says 20 feet, you have to account for how you're spraying it, the angle you're spraying it, and most importantly, the wind. Okay? This right here, like I said, 14-ounce can, wasps, Yellowjackets, Hornets, but what else, guys? Bam! Spiders! This one does spiders. And I'm talking not any spider. Black widow and brown recluse. If you know how evil those bad boys are, and you know you want them dead. And will this do it? Yes. So on top of killing those 3 that I just talked about, those wasps, Hornets, those Yellowjackets, add the spiders to the list. Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Wipe them out. Now let's talk about 15 feet we just did. Okay, here's a great thing about this. This is also a contact pesticide. It is also a residual. What I really like about this can is that it claims that it kills them so fast that they cannot even release the stinging pheromone that alerts the rest of the guys to come and attack you. Now, I can't vouch for this because I'm not a wasp. I've never been sprayed by it. I do let off some pheromones. I don't know if they're stinging pheromones. My wife will not sleep in the same room with me, pheromones.
You smell something?
So it could be a totally different pheromone. But that's what this can claims it does. So it's killing them that quick. You got to love that. How does that gland work with these stinging insects? Okay, so they have a gland that is near the stinger. And they use this for seeking out food, seeking out a mate, and for stinging your booty hole. That's my proper language for this channel because, like I said, it's kid-friendly. So, different pheromones, but this claims that it wipes them out before they even have a chance to do that. Now, if one comes back and you're spraying the nest, is he going to release a pheromone if his nest is being attacked? Probably. So it has to do with the ones you're hitting, right? Okay, like any other can, you're going to shake this, you're going to aim, you're going to spray, and knock the bugs away. All right, let's do a recap of PT Wasp-Freeze II. Okay, guys, the recap of PT Wasp-Freeze II is that it's a 14-ounce can. So you get 1 more ounce of pesticide. Is that a lot? I don't know. 1 more spray, but it's an extra ounce. In addition to wasp, hornets, and Yellowjackets, you're getting the spiders on this one. And not just any spiders. Like I told you, you're getting the black widow and the brown recluse, which means it probably kills the brown widow also. Doesn't say that, I think, but anyways, if it kills the black, it's killing the brown, guys. So that's what you're getting in addition to the Zenprox Wasp X2. Now, with any can of spray, like I said, you shake it well, you stand back, you aim, you spray, you hit it until wet. You don't need it dripping off, but you need it wet to make sure that you thoroughly did that. Once again, Yellowjackets, Hornets, get this in the actual entrance, and you're going to have way better effects. And they're not going to attack you because you're just spraying the outside. and they come out and chap you in your hide. Hit the hole, hit the exterior. I have so many jokes popping into my head right now. They're not kid friendly. Okay, guys, we told you we're going to show you a side-by-side comparison. But wait, first I want to show you the comparison on both these products. Let me grab the Zenprox. Two products. Let's start with the Zenprox. Put it in this hand. 13 ounce, 14 ounce. Can you see the label? Okay. Up to 20 feet, up to 15 feet. No spiders, ants and cockroaches, spiders. Black widow, brown recluse. Residential, yes. Residential, yes. Contact kill, yes. Contact kill, yes. That's about it. That's a side-by-side comparison. Now let's get into the fun stuff. What are we going to do first? We're going to do what we always tell you. We are going to put on our protective PPE, personal protective equipment. Okay, guys, glasses with aerosol, especially if you're spraying above your head or with anything above your head. Glasses, glasses, glasses. Different kind of glasses. Go to your hardware store, get your glasses of choice. These right here, I love them for two reasons. I look cool, and I use these for drilling, things like that. And also down below has a built-in reader. You guys may or may not need that, but that's why I love these. Now, if I'm spraying above head, then I actually like these, because you see I get more coverage, and I'm all about covering this pretty face so no chemicals land on it. So you make the choice, just cover those eyes. Long sleeve, long pants and shoes, gloves. Let's put these gloves on. I got the glasses on, and what I want you to do is I want that camera to pan up, and we have already pre-marked 15 and 20 feet. Can we achieve it? We're going to find out. 15, 20. See this shed? It's about 7 feet tall. You see how tall that is? This is a 2-story house. You can see how tall 20 feet is. I attached these to my web pole. If you need a web pole like this with a duster brush, howtopest.com. We have these, and now you can see how far up that web pole will get to wipe out any of the cobwebs or to knock down those nests after you spray them. All right, guys, what do you want to see first? It doesn't matter. I'm going to show you Zenprox because it's what I want to see first. So we're going to shake this can up. I'm shaking well. I'm aiming for 2-0. I'm aiming for 2-0 up top. Can we get it? I don't know. Let's find out. Here we go. 1, arm's length, standing back, wind. Did I mention this? Upwind. You want to be upwind. Do not be downwind unless you want to suck on some pesticides. Upwind. Today, no wind. So where I'm at's good. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Did we get it? Did we get it? It tried to come back towards me. Okay, guys, that was a Zenprox Wasp X2. Now, as far as I can see, it fell short of 20 feet, but I'm also at an angle, so I'm probably trying to reach more than 20 feet. Not probably, I am. So once again, that backtracks to what I said. If you're in a straight line 20 feet, no problem. I fell short by about a foot. From what I could tell, fell by about a foot. I got the 15 wet on the way up, but that's not what you wanted. You wanted the 20 feet. So just be aware of that. You may fall a little short of 20 feet, but you're getting pretty close. So let's bust into the PT Wasp-Freeze. They say 15. Look when I take this off. You guys see that? That's what it looks like in here. Shake, 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 shake your booty. All right, we got the glasses on. We got the gloves. We're shaking it up. You see the 15. We're standing back. Let's launch. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, look, we're going up at 20. Okay, guys, 15 is soaked, and I swear, without my foggy glasses, I got a little bit of the 20. Above and beyond. Above and beyond. BASF, shout out, baby. PT Wasp-Freeze II. Very easy to use. Don't get me wrong, though, guys. I love this Zenprox. They both work really well. It's just you saw today in the side-by-side, PT went above and beyond. We still got close to 20 with Zenprox. We're still going to kill them regardless. You just got to hit them. That's it, guys. Side-by-side comparison of Wasp, Hornet. Don't set those there. Yellowjacket sprays. Guys, if you like this video, put me a yes down there. Let me know it helped you in the comment section. If you appreciated my jokes and you thought I should go on stage, shoot that to me too. Hit that like button, guys. Appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. Hope this helped you out, guys. Have a great day.